Hello and welcome to the session. Now, can you tell me one thing? Whenever we face a serious or a grave problem, what is our first reaction? Yes, it is panic at times, the feeling of hopelessness, the feeling of running away and hiding or crying, praying to God, asking for help, or taking it up as a challenge. Each one of us has a different reaction. Some of them break down during such disasters, during such dangers or problems. And some of them rebuild themselves and they stand up unconquerable. Exactly. Today we are going to learn a poem named Invictus, which means unconquerable. It's written by William Ernest Henley. Now, as I read out the poem, pay attention to the words and the messages that are given in each paragraph. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the first stanza, the poet tells us, however the dark the night may be, however black the darkness may be around him, from pole to pole, he is still unafraid of all these things. And he thanks his God for his unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the blood yearnings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Now, in the second stanza, he says, whatever the circumstance may be, whatever situation may try to hold on to me tightly, clutch in the sense, hold on, hold tightly. And circumstance is whatever situation that comes in our life. He says, I have not winced nor cried aloud, in the sense, he has not showed any kind of pain or distress, and neither has he cried out aloud. In spite of all those dangers, bludgeoning his head, in the sense, bludgeoning in the sense, hitting it hard with a club like substance, with a club like structure. So, with all that, he says, whatever the chances may be in my life which have hit me very hard, though my head is full of blood, literally it is not full of blood, but here he means that in spite of such great dangers coming into his life, he still seems to be unbowed. Unbowed in the sense, nothing can make him bow down. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. So he says, beyond this place, that is this earth, which is full of anger, wrath is great anger, and tears, looms but the horror of the shade. Looms in the sense that keeps appearing in the threatening form above us, always being there. But the horror of shade means the fright of the shade of darkness. And yet, he says, the danger or the menace, the threat of all these things that came into his life from so many years, even as the years pass by, he says, it shall find me unafraid. In the sense, he is never going to change. He is always going to be strong and unafraid and face things with a brave heart. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul. So he says, whatever or however the gate may be, in the sense, the way to solve these problems, however limited, however narrow it might be. And the scroll is a paper used in ancient times, which is rolled. So whatever charges of punishment might be there, in the sense whatever consequences, the results, he says, might be, yet I am the master of my fate. Fate is destiny. So whatever decisions he takes today, he is going to face the result of it tomorrow. So he says, I am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul. A captain is a person who heads the ship, the one who decides the direction of the ship and everything. So, in the same manner, the person sitting at the driving seat is the one who drives us to our destination. In the same manner, he says, I myself am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul. In short, I will just read out the summary of it. In the poem Invictus, the poet William Ernest Henley tells us that he never gets afraid of anything. Nothing can defeat his unconquerable soul, and he calls himself the master of his fate and the captain of his soul. So it's a poem which gives us a very wonderful message that we should be very strong in whatever situation it might be. We should never panic, we should never give up. We should place God before us and pray to Him as well as work hard in order to overcome the situation.